Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode where we're diving into something that affects all of us, bank accounts. Sounds boring, right? But wait, before you tune out, you'll want to know this stuff. Knowing which account to use could save you time, money, and maybe even a headache down the line. So whether you're 15 and just starting to manage your own money or 45 and trying to optimize your finances, this video is for you. Alright, let's break it down. We're going to look at the two most common types of accounts, checking accounts and savings accounts. Both are crucial for managing your money, but they serve very different purposes. Think of them as different tools in your financial toolkit. First up is the checking account. Think of this as your everyday account, the one you'll use to pay bills, buy groceries, grab that Starbucks coffee. It's all about quick access to your money. You get a debit card, maybe some checks if you're old school, and it's linked to services like PayPal or Venmo. The point is, this account is meant for spending. But here's the catch. You usually don't earn any interest with checking accounts. So if you're leaving a big pile of cash in there, it's basically doing nothing for you. That's like leaving your car engine on all night. Wasteful, right? So, what's the key takeaway here? Only keep enough in your checking account for your immediate expenses, like rent, bills, and daily purchases. Next up is the savings account. And here's where things get a little more interesting. Unlike your checking account, a savings account is designed to help your money grow, albeit slowly. Most banks offer interest, meaning they pay you a small percentage of your balance for keeping your money there. But don't get too excited. It's usually not much, especially if your bank offers just 0.01% interest. Still, it's better than nothing. Think of it as your safety net, where you put money you don't plan on touching soon, like for emergencies, vacations, or that shiny new gadget you've been eyeing. Now, let's talk about something we all hate, fees. Yup, banks love to hit you with fees if you're not careful. Checking accounts sometimes come with monthly maintenance fees, especially if you don't keep a minimum balance. Savings accounts can have withdrawal limits, meaning you might get charged if you take out money too often. The lesson? Always read the fine print when opening a new account. Ask your bank about fees, and see if you can get them waived by maintaining a certain balance or setting up direct deposit. So how do you make the most of these accounts? Here are a few pro tips. Use your checking account for spending and paying bills. Set up automatic payments to avoid late fees. It's your in and out money account. Keep an emergency fund in your savings account. Try to save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses here. Shop around. Not all accounts are created equal. Some online banks offer better interest rates on savings or fewer fees on checking accounts. And finally, don't be afraid to use both accounts together. For example, get your paycheck deposited into your checking account, then automatically transfer some of that into savings every month. If you're feeling a bit more advanced, there are a couple of other accounts worth mentioning. Money market accounts. They're like a mix between a savings and checking account, with higher interest rates, but more withdrawal restrictions. Certificates of deposit, CDs. You lock your money away for a certain amount of time, like 6 months or a year, and in return, you get a higher interest rate than a regular savings account. But if you take the money out early, you'll get penalized, so be sure you can live without that cash for a while. To wrap things up, remember, checking accounts are for day-to-day spending, while savings accounts are for longer-term goals. Use them wisely, avoid unnecessary fees, and start building a solid financial foundation. Got any questions about bank accounts? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on how to make your money work for you. Until next time, keep those finances in check.